Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Today's video is the top 10 rarest half crowns that were ever made for circulation. The modern milled half crown was first minted in 1817 and minted in most years all the way up to 1967, so there's lots of years for potential rarities to be found. The only exception for this video is no proof coins, just normal coins. So we'll start off with number 10 and work our way up to get rarer and rarer. So starting off with 10th place we have the 1840 half crown. Here is the reverse of the design featuring a lovely crown shield, but the date is on the obverse of the coin, so we'll have to flip it over and see the date here. 1840, the 10th rarest half crown, with a mintage of 386,496. So not starting off too rare, but still quite a low mintage, as is the top 10. Throughout the video, the way the values will work is the top number is the cheapest possible one you can get, so the most worn, and terrible, dirty condition, and the bottom date is the absolute best of the best condition you can get. So for the 1840, 135 is the cheapest, and £2,000 is the most expensive these have sold for. Next up, we're moving on to number 9. And in 9th place is another one of these designs where we can't see the date until we're on the obverse. So building tension, and the date is the 1848 half crown in 9th place, with a mintage similar at 367,488, so slightly rarer. Now then, the values for this coin is pretty much the same, £150 in worn and £2,400 in the utmost top quality. When do they come on sale? Usually at auctions. And now we'll move on to 8th place. Now the 8th place of rarest half crown is a coin from the reign of William IV, and here we see his portrait done by William Wyan. On the reverse we reveal the date as 1835, getting our 8th place spot on this list. Getting rarer still, this coin has a mintage of 281,952, getting comparable to the Kew Gardens 50p for reference. The value of this coin is £100 in worn and £1,000 in top-end condition. It is a bit lower than before as more people collect Victorian coins than William IV coins, and demand, of course, drives the price. As you will see through the video, it's not just the mintage, it's also the popularity, the design, and the availability of the coin that will drive the price, as well as, of course, the mintage being the main factor. And now we're on to number 7. In 7th place for the rarest half crowns, we now come to another King's coins, the Edward VII 1903 half crown, taking our 7th space on this list. This coin is the rarest still, has a mintage of 274,840, so a similar mintage to the last one, but still very rare. Now this coin will sell for around £150 in the most worn condition, and up to £3,000 in the least worn condition, as more people collect these sort of more modern coins than the older William IV coins. As we've seen, this adds a premium even though it's the same or similar mintage. Now then, on to the 6th place. 6th place goes to this coin, featuring again this design on the reverse, meaning we know it's a young Victoria. This one is from 1849 in 6th place. This coin has a mintage of 261,360, rarer and rarer still, and a value of £75 in the worn condition and £1,800 in less worn condition. Now just because the lower mintage, it all depends how many have survived, not been melted down, lost or kept in collections, so due to this and these factors, this coin is actually a bit of a lower price point even though it's a rarer coin. So still one to look out for though, for this rare mintage. Now we're halfway through, and in 5th place we have the 1905 half crown. This is probably the most famous of all the rare half crowns. This coin has a mintage of 166,008, meaning there's almost 100,000 less of these than our previous one. We're getting very rare now. The value of this in the worn condition is £400, and one in the top condition possible will sell for £10,000, a huge premium. This is partly due to sort of media hype and everyone knowing this is the rare 1905 half crown that helps it do this, and again there are more modern collectors rather than some of the older ones we've seen that are still comparably rare. But getting rarer and rarer now, we move on to 4th place, and again William IV is on the obverse of this coin. Flipping it over we see this time it's a coin from 1837. The 1837 half crown has a mintage of 150,526, so similar to the 1905 half crown. However, this one sells for £150 in worn condition and £2,000 in uncirculated condition. And again, as I just mentioned, this is because there are more Edward VII collectors than William IV. And now, 3rd place. The bronze medal for rarity of half crowns goes to this coin here, an older design. In fact, one of my favourite designs on coins. But today's not about design, it's about rarity. So we flip it over and find out this is the 1828 George IV half crown, with an incredibly low mintage of 49,890, a huge jump in rarity to a very, very rare coin. So let's look at the values of this rarity. Now surprisingly, for such a rare coin, £150 will get you one in the most worn condition, and £2,000 will get you one in the top condition. And again, this is due to the factors that I've kept in mentioning. even though it's so incredibly rare, and I think this coin has a lot of potential for investments and rising prices, for now, it is still quite a lot less than things like the 1905, as that has more collectability. Second place, silver medal, they are silver half crowns, goes to another one of these. We wait, the final time we'll do this, flipping it over, what will the date be of the rarest of these young Victoria half crowns? And it is 1841, a date that is very rare. In fact, only 42,760 were struck for circulation back in 1841, making this the rarest Victorian half crown. A little clue there as to what the final coin may be. The 1841 half crown is from Victoria's reign, a collectible and popular era, meaning that in very worn condition it will sell for £750, and again around the £10,000 mark for one in the top condition to be bought by those very high-end collectors wanting the best of the best for their coin collection. Speaking of the best, we now are on to number one. The rarest half crown ever found in circulation was the 1952 half crown. This coin was not even planned to be found in change, but it was, by a lucky man in 1967. This coin has a mintage of 1. That's right, just 1, meaning the value is almost unsayable. I think personally I'd estimate it to be at least around or close to £1 million, maybe even more than £1 million. Now if you want to learn more about the 1952 half crown, a coin with lots of history, as how it was found by accident and so on, then we have a whole video on this coin, the rarest coin ever found, as this coin has a mintage of 1, and that 1 was found in change, something that's never happened before, and is an interesting story. So, comment down below if you have any coins from this video, and if you have any coins from the second half of this video, then you're very, very lucky indeed. Now then, while you're there commenting, please also do subscribe, as that really helps us out of the channel, and we appreciate it very much. Lastly then, we'll thank you for watching, as we really appreciate all of your viewerships, and we hope you'll join us again for some more coin videos on our channel. But until then, toodle pip.